Yo, what's up guys, it's Faint here, welcome back to another video on GTA 5 Online. We have yet got another customization video, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. This is the final vehicle of the garage I have been showing in the last 9 videos, and then we'll be moving on to a different garage that has even more supercars that have been customized. So the final vehicle for this garage is the iconic Pagassi Zentorno. Pretty good choice that I saved this for last, and yes, it did mean that I did this garage in alphabetical order. We started off with the Adder, and then we went all the way down to the Zentorno. So here it is. Absolutely gorgeous car, especially for 2013. Very cool. So the Zentorno is primarily based on a mix of 2 Lamborghinis, one of them being the Sesto Elemento, and the other being the Lamborghini Veneno, which is interesting because it's 2 Lamborghinis put together, and we have this. As you can see that the shape is pretty much the Veneno, and then of course the design keys to the Sesto Elemento are the triangles here at the front, as well as the hexagon vents at the back here as well. So that's the 2 different elements of both the vehicles in real life on this car. That's pretty cool what they did there. Here it is, costing $725,000, as you can see, which is pretty cheap for a car that had pretty good performance back in the day in 2013, alongside the XF, which is pretty cool. Additional notes would be this car, the Zentorno, was actually given additional customization like the Turismo R did. It's in the supercar class, it's an all-wheel drive, and it does have pretty good performance, but doesn't hold up compared to cars that we got nowadays that are like over like $2 to $2 million, which is unfortunate. But for back in the day, it was one of the best cars, and also the most well-known car as well. Anyway, let's get straight into the customization.
What she need then?
Pagassi Zentorno.
Makes sense.
Anyway, armor, brakes, front bumpers. So these are the new options. And if you haven't already could tell, I already made a video on this, but I'm doing another video on this because why the heck not? I'll just redo it. So custom splitter, street splitter, race splitter. Go a bit simple and just do, because all this does is just extend it outwards, so we might just go with the custom. The rear, that just gives the painted, we're not going to do that. Chassis, so you can have this stock, which is a carbon side blade, make that primary, or you can make that a secondary. I might actually make that secondary, because I actually do have an idea of what I want to do with that, so. Engine. Yep. Same exhaust you heard on the Varka and the Cheetah, although more well known on the Zentorno. It's stock, twin bore, hyper exit, twin eclipse, epic eclipse, dual quad exits, angular triple exits, white quad exits. Oh, that's pretty much yellow. That's white. And quad exit. I'll just do this. Grill. So the only thing they did here was make it so you can paint the grill. I am not gonna do that personally, so skip that. Hood. So we do have more hood options. So I'm pretty sure it went up to the striped hood. You can't see it because the secondary color is the same as the primary, but there's a stripe on the hood there. But then you also have the race and Pegassi.
How many cars you got in this garage again?
Which I did go with the Pegassi hood at first. I don't know if I want to go with the. No, I'll go with the race. The race looks more cleaner because this just looks a little weird to me.
There
so
it
what
is.
This? Race hood. Lights,
All grown up.
liveries. So here's the liveries. It never had a liveries, but now it does. white stripes, black stripes, Italian stripes, very cool. Kazama, modern living, sorry. Cable racing, Harley Quinn. Or Harlequin, it's not Harley Quinn, but Harlequin.
Think long and hard.
I see, you can see what they tried to do there. An alt version of that, it's basically just no colors. Main marked, abstract, Rampage Racing, Comic Book Racing, Rockstar Motorsport, which is also a free livery, but I'm not going to add that because I'm not having a race build on this, so...
Making decisions.
I will do the black stripes, because why not? Right. Plate. I already got the Lambo plate on there. Respray. So I'm gonna go for like the same colors as the Sesto Elemento, so kind of like a dark silver or close to black. So
I'm
going for
bubbles or something.
a color like this, but probably not that dark. Dark steel. Yeah, dark steel.
Bodywork to match the driver.
Alright, and then for the secondary, we'll go for a red. You can see, yeah, this is what you would see on the Sesto Elemento. You'll see the triangles and the surrounding part of the hexagon exhaust at the top would actually be
No rush at all.
colored in red. So that's pretty cool.
Looks
Let's
almost
do a
as good
normal
as
red. And yeah, that's just it. So that crew emblem goes on the side of the door. Roll cage. So you have primary or secondary. I'm not going to do one because I'm not doing
Whatever
that
you
sort of
decide.
build.
Technology and budget.
Doesn't even change the OG interior, it leaves it as is. Roof, so you do actually have roof scoops. You have the roof scoop and the race version. Not a fan of these because they do look a little bit odd, especially since you have those two sort of vents at the top there. Can you see them? Yeah, it just looks a little odd, in my opinion, so
Life is hard when you can
skip
have
that.
anything.
Skirts, so we have street primary, street secondary, street carbon race skirt, and primary race skirt. We'll probably just go with the street. So we can see it. Spoiler, stock, you have no spoiler, cruise, street.
How many cars you got in this garage again?
The racing spoil, which is what a lot of people tend to put on the Zentorno, including me. It's a fun fact. And then you have the newer wings. You got the Pagassi wing, the flat wing, which just looks weird. Elongated race wing. I think I said that completely wrong. Race wing, and yeah, so they just gave it the worst options. Except for this one. This one's alright. I don't mind it. But I'm not gonna do that. If I go to any other option, I'm like, eh. But this option, I'm like, hell yeah.
You need a drink?
So I am definitely gonna do the racing spoiler. Because why not? It looks great. Look at that. Come on. Sun strips. I'm not gonna do these. Transmission. Why does this not have a suspension? What the heck? I'm pretty sure it did have suspension, but it doesn't. Well, transmission, turbo,
That should help you on the school run.
wheels. Back to the stocks. Just can't think of any other option. Alright, windows, make that, and that's it. It's our Zentorno. I might actually change the color though, because I forgot about the metals. Oh yeah, look at this.
How many cars you got in this garage again?
Oh, why does that look so much better? Alright, that's it. Let's go ahead and take this for a drive, shall we? So there's one thing I actually forgot to mention about the Zentorno. You see how there's no window at the back? Yeah, I forgot to mention the Zentorno was bulletproof at the back here. Which was actually kind of interesting because then it made it so that this vehicle was actually used to troll people back in the day. So what people would do is I'll actually give you an example. An AP pistol. There'll be a player back there, and this is what they'll do. They would just do that to the players. And because the player is just right behind the Zentorno, they can't shoot them, but the player can shoot them completely fine. Which is honestly which I find hilarious how that works. And I could not imagine to see how that would have been back in the day if I actually played in those days, so... Now continuing on with the driving experience of the Zentorno. Right. Yep. The exhaust sound is most commonly here on the Zentorno because the Zentorno was the favorited vehicle out of all three vehicles with this exhaust note, so... Anyway. Forward. You know, I was actually debating on going back to the hexagon exhaust, which I was. Oh, whoops, tipping. Look at the speed of this thing. This thing. Yeah. Yeah, the Zentorno back then. Was known for being really good to use in races because the Zentorno was very competitive against the MTXF back in the day. Like, you would always see these two cars on the track just racing each other for first place. I mean, you would say the adder's up, but unless it was a drag race, if it was a drag race, you would see the adder just fly by. You... And a minivan just turned into my lane. Awesome. I don't know, now I'm just losing my drive this around for a bit more and then we'll go fix the car and then we'll pull over and put on the doors and that. You know, there's only like 2 doors that open. I'm starting to realize that the brushed aluminium is kind of like a downscaled chrome roof spray. That's what it looks like to me. I might decide whether I want to change that or not. I don't know. I'll make my decision. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Here for the magic touch.
Yeah. I might actually put the hexagon exhaust on, to be honest, because they just look better. Which is legit the stock exhaust. Yeah, I might just do that. Yeah, it looks so much better. Yeah, just do that. Much better. Oh, well, at least we have some parts with new customization. The skirt, the hood, front splitter. There's some of the new options on. Oh, first person driving, by the way. That just reminded me. Very cool. Yeah, so the back or the front does not open. Even if you don't have the spoiler on, the back still the back doesn't open either way. So that's unfortunate, but at least we can see the interior, which is of course the OG supercar interior they used. Very cool. The Zentorno is my favorite OG supercar of all time. Yeah, this thing's just an absolute icon. Well, there you have it, guys. That is the customization on the Zentorno. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Stay tuned for stay tuned for more customization videos in the future, including one on Friday on a new drip vehicle that is getting added, hopefully. So it's not a troll by Rockstar. So stay tuned for that, and also stay tuned for any of the live streams, which there will probably be a live stream tomorrow, so stay tuned for that as well. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.